What up, players? As I was filming this video, I realized I can submit it for one of my side quest videos for the 2021 Summer Painting Challenge. So this is how I paint gold to the top of my ability that I can replicate in batch amounts. This is how I can get a Stormcast Eternal army up as fast as lickety-split as possible, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. What up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. This video is for Archmage Oliver, who's taking part in the July Painting Challenge, or the Summer Painting Challenge. In July, he's doing up the entire starter set for Age of Sigmar, the first edition one, which is a bunch of these Stormcast Eternals, and I want him to power through as much as he can get through this month. As you can see, Archmage Oliver, I painted this guy after I glued on the shield, and you really can't see anything under that shield. There's no detail that cannot be reached simply by angling the model. And your best friend is going to be the can of Retributor armor, which is what I'm going to be talking about. And we're going to be doing a quick run through of my color scheme so that anyone can replicate this color scheme for your Stormcast Eternals. It doesn't matter if they're the old ones or the new ones. If you want your Stormcast Eternals looking as clean and sharp as the one I've got here, your best friend is this Retributor armor primer spray. And it is by Citadel. You are going to pick it up where you get all of your Fine Games Workshop paints. And believe me, you're going to power through your army so much faster with this. All you do is build up your models, make sure the glue is dry, then hit them with that Retributor armor spray. The next step is you're going to take your Rakeland Flesh Shade and you're going to cover the entire model with it. Now, make sure you mix it up with a little bit of water so it doesn't go on straight from the pot, but it's going to go on, and after that is dry, you just take your Liberator Gold, which is a nice yellow gold, and as long as it hasn't separated, you just dry brush that sucker on the entire model. Let that dry, then you're going to take your Abaddon Black. Now, the reason why we haven't painted on any of the other colors except the gold is because we want the entire model's gold bits to be finished before we get to work on the shoulder pads or the weapon or the shield or anything else. You're going to take that Abaddon Black and you're going to paint it onto all of the black areas, which is the belt and the joints in the armor. You're going to take your Cantor Blue and cover the shoulder pads, the shield, the little strips of cloth down the front, as well as the tabard. And the reason we start with the blue and not the silver is because we want to be able to clean up those blue lines with that lead belcher paint. You're also going to use the lead belcher on the little studs on the strips, as well as the weapon head. Then you're going to use Corax White to paint the lightning bolts, both on the shoulder pad as well as on the shield. And finally, you're going to use a little bit of Screamer Pink to cover the handle of the weapon. After that, you've got shades, you've got highlights, whatever you want to do, but just using those paints I've outlined in this video, you're going to have a fantastic looking model that is ready for the tabletop. The only thing I would add after that would be to add some Calgar Blue to dry brush on top, or a Lighthawk Blue, whichever one you want, a nice light blue to give you some highlights. And there you go.